Okay, hello and welcome to my next narrated battle. This one is for the third round of the 4th Pokebeats tournament and it's against Lunar Wing. Now, I'm gonna have to apologise for any language issues I have with this, but I got extremely annoyed through some of this because nothing at all was going my way for too long, so sorry about that. Now, he leads with Jolteon, and I lead with Swampert. And despite me saying before that I expect all electric types to have HP grass, I still go for it, and he hidden powers, so I was like, ah no. But thankfully it was HP ice and not HP grass, and my waterfall is a clean one-hit KO. He brings in a Abomasnow now, so it's a pseudo hail team or something at least that he's using. And of course I switch from the obvious grass move. Scizor has a 4x resist, so it takes nothing from Wood Hammer, and it shows that it has leftovers. So it's some sort of defensive thing, but he switches out to Froslass. Not the best move ever, I must admit, because if I used Bullet Punch that would have been it, but I didn't, and I U-turn out to Umbreon. Now I get a bit unlucky here because this is where it all starts. He Thunder Waves me, and I get paralyzed, so does he because of Synchronize, and I fail to payback because I get fully paralyzed. So there's the first bit of luck hacks right there. And I decide at this point, because I know I can take any hits that Froslass will give me, I decide to get one curse up before I attack it, make sure I kill the thing. And Blizzard really doesn't do that much. I can survive about 4 shots of that maybe, and that's all fine. I can start my setup, I can rest whenever I need to, no bother. He sets up spikes, so that was a bit of an annoyance, but then payback misses. Stupid Snowcloak, I suppose. And he continues to set up spikes without being fully paralyzed himself, and I miss again. So even if I kill it now, he's got 3 layers of spikes on my team which he shouldn't even have 2 of. I considered switching to Scizor at this point, but there really wasn't any point to it, and payback finally hits it and brings it down. So it's 6-4, but he has 3 layers of spikes on my team that he really shouldn't have at all. Now Abomasnow comes in, and I'm thinking it's not really much stronger than Froslass, so I can take its blizzards as well and I'll be able to set up fine. I get a big scare on the next one because he hits me here and I get fully paralyzed, and I could survive 2 hits before I have to rest, and that was a big scare because if he'd have been able to crit here, then I would have really just unjustly lost Umbreon there. But he doesn't, and I do get to rest up and it's all fine. And now I get to see some more of what his set has. He has Leech Seed as well, so it's like, blah. And I Sleep Talk Rest because it's just freaking typical like that. And so he gets some Leech Seed off me. Wood Hammer, he probably went Wood Hammer because it was stronger. I was against my weaker defense, but I'm cursed up now, so payback nearly KOs him in 1 shot. I was surprised at that actually. I thought Abomasnow could take more than that, but I guess 400 attack on payback is kind of lethal. And he protects this turn, so there's the last move of the moveset, and my payback doesn't hit as a result. And he goes for a protect again. This is why I fucking hate the move, because it just works for everyone except me 2 times in a row when it's needed, and it's just ridiculous to be honest, but that is the way things go. And I decide to rest here because I wanted to try and keep Umbreon alive for this, and I was pretty sure I couldn't KO from that amount of HP. So I was thinking, that's okay, I've got 2 turns that I can quite easily hit it with payback and force it to do something else quite happily. Turns out that doesn't happen. He manages, thanks to Leech Seed, to get a 3-hit KO with Blizzard, and I just Sleep Talk Rest both times, and that was just absolutely ridiculous. It was really, really pointless. You know, Umbreon had most of this team beat, and I was extremely annoyed at this point to have lost it, and Abomasnow being at full HP. It was just ridiculous. Umbreon should not lose to Blizzard. But lose it does, and that's just too bad. I've got to face it now. And I go to Scizor. He protects so that he can stall out a bit, you know, get some hail damage on me and see what I want to do. It's a good move. It's the same thing I do with Umbreon, no doubts. I'm going to U-turn because it doesn't look like he has a strong resist to U-turn in the team at this point. And he switches to Swampert. Now, U-turn does a hell of a lot of damage to this thing, and I go out to Vaporeon because almost all Swampert have no business dealing with Vaporeon. But the hail damage tells me it's faster, and it doesn't have leftovers. Something didn't add up, especially with the amount of damage it took, so I protected to see what it wanted to do, and it earthquakes. Now, I've confirmed that it has no lefties at this point, and I'm pretty sure it's got to be choice locked as a result, so Gliscor can come in quite happily, and he should switch out here, no bother. And I finally set up Stealth Rock just to make sure, because it's a hail team, it should be quite weak to it. And that's it for this video. See you next one.